Question number 1. Organisms which make their own food are called.
Right choice. Autotrophs is the best answer. Question number 2. Which of the following do not have teeth dash? Excellent. Birds is a brilliant choice. Question number 3. Saliva is important for digestion of protein. Well done. False is the right choice.
Question number 4. Green pigment present in the leaves is called.
Well picked. Chlorophyll is the correct answer.
Question number 5. Which type of tooth helps in tearing of food? Nice work. You chose canine and it is correct.
Question number 6. Sarah's bones are not strong. Can you tell why? Exactly. Because of less calcium makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 7. Which animal used tentacles to catch its prey?
You chose Hydra, and it is correct.
Question number 8. Which is the largest gland in the human body?
Right again. Liver is a valid answer. Question number 9. Proteins get digested and are converted into.
Good thinking. Amino acids is the right answer.
Question number 10. Which organ is not a part of digestive system? On track. Lungs is the correct answer. Question number 11. Ruminant can digest cellulose. Sharp thinking. True is the right choice. Question number 12. What is the main role of saliva in digestion? Perfect. To initiate carbohydrate digestion is the correct choice. Question number 13. Where does the digestion food gets completed? Smart pick. Small intestine is the correct choice. Question number 14. Which type of acid is present in our stomach? Clear logic. Your choice hydrochloric acid is sound and 100% true. Question number 15. Hydrochloric acid is secreted by which organ? You're right. Stomach is the correct answer. Question number 16. Gastric digestion takes place efficiently in. Excellent choice. Acidic medium is the right answer. Question number 17. The end product of protein digestion is dash. Solid response. Amino acids is a valid choice. Question number 18 in Greek. Bravo, light. To combine is the answer. Question number 19. False feet present in amoeba is also known as. Strong choice. Pseudopodia is the right answer. Question number 20. Which acid is secreted inside human stomach? Great thinking. Hydrochloric acid is the right choice. Question number 21. The small finger-like projection is known as? Correct. Villi is the right answer. Question number 22. In stomach, only dash digestion takes place. Valid point. Proteins is true. Question number 23. The stomach releases dash to digest the food. Good job. Your answer, hydrochloric acid, works well here. Question number 24. The process of intake of food is called dash. Smart move. Ingestion is an accurate answer.
Question number 25. Which of these is needed for photosynthesis?
Well reasoned. All of these is the correct choice. Question number 26. Lichens show symbiotic relationship between.
Correct response. Algae and fungus is the most accurate answer.
Question number 27. During digestion, protein is break down into. Nice selection. Amino acid is the correct and valid answer. Question number 28. Which gas is produced during photosynthesis? Nicely done. Oxygen is a solid answer. Question number 29. Dash is an example of an insectivorous plant. Great job. Both is the accurate answer. Question number 30. Dash is a microscopic single-celled organism. You got it. Your choice amoeba is right. Question number 31. The dash breaks down the starch into sugars. On track. Saliva is the correct answer. Question number 32. Proteins after digestion are converted into.
Right again. Amino acids is a valid answer.
Question number 33. Pancreas are called endocrine gland because.
Correct. Secretes insulin and glucagon is the right answer.
Question number 34. Permanent teeth are replaced by milk teeth.
Sharp thinking. False is the right choice.
Question number 35. Oral cavity is also known as buccal cavity. You chose true, and it is correct.
Question number 36. The leaves have a green pigment called dash.
Excellent choice. Chlorophyll is the right answer.
Question number 37. The inner walls of the stomach secrete dash. Well reasoned. Mucus and hydrochloric acid is the correct choice. Question number 38. Insect-eating plants are called dash plants. Valid point. Insectivorous is true. Question number 39. It insulate nervous tissue. Right choice. Fats is the best answer. Question number 40. Simplest form of fat is sugars and glucose. Correct response. False is the most accurate answer. Question number 41. What is the juices produced by the stomach? Solid response. Produces gastric juices is a valid choice. Question number 42. The dentine is the hardest part of the body. Good job. Your answer false works well here. Question number 43. Mostly grass-eating animals are called dash. Exactly. Ruminants make sense and it is right choice. Question number 44. The process of food intake is known as dash. Great job. Ingestion is the accurate answer. Question number 45. Dentine protects which part of human teeth? Nicely done. Pulp cavity is a solid answer. Question number 46. The tongue helps in mixing food with saliva. Well picked. True is the correct answer. Question number 47. Food pipe is how many meters of centimeters? Nice work. You chose 25 centimeters and it is correct. Question number 48. The largest gland in the human body is dash. Nice selection. Liver is the correct and valid answer. Question number 49. Amylase in saliva changes starch into dash. You got it. Your choice sugar is right. Question number 50. Starch test can be conducted by taking an. Bravo. Iodine zone is the answer. Question number 51. The smallest chamber in a cow's stomach is. You're right. Omasum is the correct answer. Question number 52. Grass is rich in dash type of carbohydrate.
Strong choice. Cellulose is the right answer.
Question number 53. Digestion of starch starts in the stomach. Great thinking. False is the right choice.
Question number 54. The partially digested food is called dash.
Smart move. Cud is an accurate answer.
Question number 55. Which teeth are at the back of your mouth?
Smart pick. Molars is the correct choice. Question number 56. A flap-like valve thing is called the dash. Good thinking. Epiglottis is the right answer.
Question number 57. The dash helps in mixing saliva with food.
Excellent. Tongue is a brilliant choice. Question number 58. Approximately how long is small intestine? Perfect 20 is the correct choice. Question number 59. Abomasum is the true stomach in ruminants. Clear logic. Your choice true is sound and 100% true. Question number 60. In humans, there are 16 teeth in each jaw. Well done. True is the right choice.
Question number 61. Esophagus helps in the digestion of food.
Right again. False is a valid answer.
Question number 62. An example of an autotrophic plant is dash.
Great job. Neem is the accurate answer. Question number 63. The dash changes starch into simple sugars. Nice work. You chose pancreatic juice and it is correct. Question number 64. Source of energy for living being is food. Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
Question number 65. Name the plants which have imeta flowers.
You got it. Your choice, Rafflesia, is right.
Question number 66. The true stomachs in ruminants is known as.
Correct. Abomasum is the right answer.
Question number 67. Leaves are the food factories of the plant. Exactly. True makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 68. How many premolar teeth are found in mouth? Valid point. 4 is true. Question number 69. Choose the odd one out from the following. Good thinking. Starch is the right answer.
Question number 70. Which of these is not a part of nutrition?
Excellent. Excretion is a brilliant choice. Question number 71. What are examples of saprophytic nutrition? Clear logic. Your choice all is sound and 100% true. Question number 72. First process of nutrition in humans is dash. Nice selection. Ingestion is the correct and valid answer. Question number 73. The stomach of ruminant has dash chambers. Well done. 4 is the right choice.
Question number 74. Which part helps to catch food for amoeba?
Smart pick. Pseudopodia is the correct choice. Question number 75. The stomach is found in the lower abdomen. Perfect. False is the correct choice.
Question number 76. Ruminants have a 3-chambered stomach.
Well reasoned. False is the correct choice.
Question number 77. Which is the largest stomach of ruminants?
Smart move. Rumen is an accurate answer.
Question number 78. Working of the stomach was discovered by.
on track. William Beaumont is the correct answer. Question number 79. Where are examples of parasitic nutrition? Well picked. All is the correct answer.
Question number 80. Food vacuole are formed in dash organism.
Bravo. Amoeba is the answer.
Question number 81. Which one of the following is a parasite?
Excellent choice. Cuscuta is the right answer.
Question number 82. The component of food which is complex is...
Sharp thinking. All of these is the right choice.
Question number 83. The sun heats the earth by the process of...
Strong choice. Radiation is the right answer.
Question number 84. How many chambers are there in ruminants?
Good job. Your answer 4 works well here.
Question number 85. Amoeba extends its dash when food is found.
Right choice. Pseudopodia is the best answer.
Question number 86. What is the length of the large intestine?
You chose 1 5mm, and it is correct.
Question number 87. True, false. Villi is present in the mouth.
You're right. False is the correct answer.
Question number 88. A clinical thermometer is used to measure...
Nicely done. Body temperature is a solid answer.
Question number 89. Dash is an example of saprophytic plants.
Solid response. Indian pipe is a valid choice.
Question number 90. The mode of feeding of the mosquito dash.
Great thinking. Sucking is the right choice.
Question number 91. What is the mode of nutrition in humans?
Nice work. You chose Holozoic, and it is correct.
Question number 92. Small intestine receives secretions from. Bravo. Liver and pancreas is the answer.
Question number 93. The piercing and tearing teeth is called...
Solid response. Canine is a valid choice.
Question number 94. Dash teeth are used for cutting of food.
Good job. Your answer incisors works well here.
Question number 95. The walls of large intestine absorb dash.
You're right. Water is the correct answer.
Question number 96. Which of the following is an autotroph?
Well reasoned. Algae is the correct choice.
Question number 97. This nutrient is made from amino acids.
Great thinking. Protein is the right choice.
Question number 98. How many stomachs does a ruminant have?
Great job. 4 is the accurate answer.
Question number 99. What type of nutrition do humans follow?
Correct response. Holozoic is the most accurate answer.
Question number 100. The salivary gland near to the cheek is...
Clear logic. Your choice submaxillary is sound and 100% true.
Question number 101. Butterfly ingest food with the help of...
Sharp thinking. Siphoning is the right choice.
Question number 102. Which juice is present in gallbladder? Well done. Bile juice is the right choice.
Question number 103. The function of the digestive system is... Smart pick. All of the above is the correct choice.
Question number 104. Which is the momentary organ in amoeba?
Excellent. Pseudopodia is a brilliant choice.
Question number 105. Which of the following is not ruminant?
Correct. Pig is the right answer.
Question number 16. During digestion, fats are changed into?
Right choice. Fatty acids and glycerol is the best answer.
Question number 107. Food is not synthesized in green plant.
Smart move. False is an accurate answer.
Question number 108. In cow's grass is stored in which part?
Exactly. Rumen makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 109. Dash use plants directly as their food. You chose herbivores, and it is correct. Question number 110. The large intestine is dash meter long. Right again. 1.5 is a valid answer. Question number 111. Lining of stomach is protected through. You got it. Your choice mucus is right. Question number 112. What is the largest organ in the body? Strong choice. Liver is the right answer. Question number 113. Oesophagus is also called as food pipe. Good thinking.
True is the right answer.
Question number 114. Dash is the largest gland in our body.
Well picked. Liver is the correct answer. Question number 115. Canines are used for grinding of food.
Valid point. False is true.
Question number 116. Which body part helps a amoeba consumer?
Perfect. Pseudopodia is the correct choice.
Question number 117. The widest part of alimentary canal is?
Excellent choice. Stomach is the right answer.
Question number 118. The process of photosynthesis produces? Nice selection. Oxygen is the correct and valid answer. Question number 119. Dash catches insects with its tongue. Nicely done. Frog is a solid answer.
Question number 120. In ruminants, the true stomach is dash.
On track. Abomasum is the correct answer. Question number 121. Human dental formula of infant is dash. Smart move to ensure to 292 is an accurate answer.
Question number 122. The intestinal juice changes fats into?
Correct response. Both fats and glycerol is the most accurate answer.
Question number 123. The way of taking food by bees is dash.
Excellent choice. Sucking is the right answer.
Question number 124. Dash is the food factory of the plant.
Well reasoned. Leaf is the correct choice.
Question number 125. Process of intaking of food is called? Smart pick. Ingestion is the correct choice. Question number 126. Villi are the dash-like projections. Well done. Finger is the right choice.
Question number 127. Stomata present on leaves absorb dash.
You got it. Your choice carbon dioxide is right.
Question number 128. Protein digestion needs which medium?
Solid response. Acidic is a valid choice.
Question number 129. The digested food is absorbed by dash.
You're right. Small intestine is the correct answer. Question number 130. Identify ruminant from the following.
Valid point. Cow is true.
Question number 131. What help amoeba to take in the food? Excellent. Pseudopodia is a brilliant choice. Question number 132. It is not a part of alimentary canal.
Nice selection. Liver is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 133. Undigested food is stored in rectum.
Sharp thinking. True is the right choice.
Question number 134. The gland located just below stomach. Clear logic. Your choice pancreas is sound and 100% true. Question number 135. The length of the small intestine is? On track. 20th is the correct answer. Question number 136. Digestion of starch starts in mouth. Well picked. True is the correct answer. Question number 137. A frog catches insects by its dash. Great thinking. Long, sticky tongue is the right choice. Question number 138. Our buccal cavity has dash incisors. Good job. Your answer 4 works well here. Question number 139. Name the largest gland in the body. Perfect. Liver is the correct choice.
Question number 140. Living organisms obtain energy from.
Great job. Food is the accurate answer. Question number 141. The rumination is a dash mechanism. You chose survival, and it is correct.
Question number 142. The digestive juices breaks down in.
Good thinking. Proteins is the right answer. Question number 143. Dash helps in the digestion of food. Strong choice. Digestive enzymes, juices is the right answer.
Question number 144. Water and minerals are absorbed in.
Right again. Large intestine is a valid answer.
Question number 145. Animals have dash mode of nutrition.
Correct. Heterotrophic is the right answer. Question number 146. Grass is rich in which carbohydrate? Exactly. Cellulose makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 147. The pointed teeth in your mouth are? Right choice. Canines is the best answer. Question number 148. Amoeba digests its food in the dash. Nicely done. Food vacuole is a solid answer. Question number 149. Cow's stomach has how many chambers? Nice work. You chose 4 and it is correct. Question number 150. Venus flytrap is an example of dash. Bravo. Insectivorous plant is the answer. Question number 151. Food is taken in through the mouth. Sharp thinking. True is the right choice.
Question number 152. Yeast, mushroom, and bread mod are.
You chose saprophytic, and it is correct.
Question number 153.
How many types of teeth are there? Excellent. 4 is a brilliant choice. Question number 154. Heat from the sun reaches to us by?
Perfect. Radiation is the correct choice.
Question number 155. Stomach contain which type of acid?
Bravo. Hydrochloric acid is the answer. Question number 156. It uses us tongue to catch its food. Well reasoned. Frog is the correct choice. Question number 157. Human beings can be categorized as? Nicely done. Heterotrophs is a solid answer. Question number 158. Squirrels have sharp 2 teeth for?
On track. Gnawing is the correct answer.
Question number 159. Which tooth is used to tear flesh?
Nice selection. Canines is the correct and valid answer. Question number 160. The enzyme secreted by stomach is...
Smart move. Pepsin is an accurate answer.
Question number 161. How does amoeba capture its food? Right again. By using false feet, pseudopodia is a valid answer. Question number 162. Small intestine is a -meter long. Clear logic. Your choice 7.5 is sound and 100% true. Question number 163. Finger-like projections are called. Well done. Villi is the right choice.
Question number 164. What is the function of premolars?
Solid response. Grinding is a valid choice. Question number 165. Ruminants are cud-chewing animals.
Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
Question number 166. Another name for buccal cavity is...
You got it. Your choice oral cavity is right. Question number 167. How many teeth does a child have? Exactly. 20 makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 168. What was the answer of question 2? Great thinking. False is the right choice.
Question number 169. Mode of feeding in amoeba is dash.
Right choice. Capturing and swallowing is the best answer.
Question number 170. What are your front teeth called?
Good job. Your answer incisors works well here. Question number 171. How many stomach does a cow have? Great job. 4 is the accurate answer.
Question number 172. Permanent teeth are 32 in number. Nice work. You chose true and it is correct.
Question number 173. Ruminants first chew then swallow. Good thinking. False is the right answer. Question number 174. Dash is a sac-like muscular organ. Excellent choice. Stomach is the right answer.
Question number 175. Fat is completely digested in the...
Correct. Small intestine is the right answer.
Question number 176. Examples of multicellular animals.
You're right. Vertebrates is the correct answer. Question number 177. Largest gland in human body is? Well picked. Liver is the correct answer. Question number 178. Tongue is a which type of organ? Valid point. Muscular fleshy organ is true.
Question number 179. The largest gland in our body is...
Strong choice. Liver is the right answer. Question number 180. Which gland secretes bile juice? Smart pick. Liver is the correct choice. Question number 181. The ultimate source of energy is? Sharp thinking. Solar energy is the right choice.
Question number 182. Which of these animals siphons?
Good thinking. Bees is the right answer. Question number 183. Which gland acts as mixed gland?
Correct. Pancreas is the right answer. Question number 184. Hydrochloric acid is secreted by... Excellent choice. Inner lining of stomach is the right answer.
Question number 185. Small hair-like structure called...
You got it. Your choice cilia is right.
Question number 186. The tip or front of tongue taste?
Perfect.
Salt and sweet is the correct choice.
Question number 187. Which is not digested by humans?
Excellent. Cellulose is a brilliant choice.
Question number 188. Which type of organism is amoeba?
Strong choice. Unicellular is the right answer.
Question number 189. Salivary glands secrete saliva?
Right choice. True is the best answer.
Question number 190. A child will have 20 milk teeth. Nice selection. True is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 191. How does mosquitoes suck up blood?
Well picked. With proboscis is the correct answer.
Question number 192. The simplest form of protein is?
Great thinking. Amino acids is the right choice.
Question number 193. Amoeba is a many-celled animal.
Smart pick. False is the correct choice.
Question number 194. Mode of feeding in butterfly is? Correct response. Siphoning is the most accurate answer.
Question number 125. Dash secretes pancreatic juice.
Good job. Your answer pancreas works well here.
Question number 196. What do carnivorous animals eat?
Clear logic. Your choice flesh is sound and 100% true.
Question number 197. Bile is stored in the pancreas.
Exactly. False makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 198. Rhizobium replenishes the soil. Nice work. You chose true, and it is correct.
Question number 199. The innermost part of teeth is?
Well reasoned. Pulp is the correct choice. Question number 200. The mode of nutrition in fungi?
You're right. Saprotrophic is the correct answer.
Question number 201. What are present inside villi? Smart move. Blood vessels is an accurate answer. Question number 202. Saliva is secreted by the dash.
Great job. Salivary glands is the accurate answer.
Question number 2 and 3. What is singular noun of villi?
Bravo, villus is the answer.
Question number 2 and 4. The length of alimentary canal?
Solid response. 81 mm is a valid choice.
Question number 2 and 5. Salivary glands are present in?
Right again. Buccal cavity is a valid answer.
Question number 2 and 6. Vitamins are of dash types.
Nicely done. 2 is a solid answer.
Question number 207. Question 1. Bile is produced in?
You chose liver, and it is correct.
Question number 2 and 8. Example of holozoic nutrition.
Well done. Amoeba is the right choice.
Question number 209. We chew food with the stomach.
On track. False is the correct answer.
Question number 210. What is the full form of? Valid point. Oral rehydration solution is true. Question number 211. Bile juice is released by the?
Perfect. Liver is the correct choice.
Question number 212. Bile juice is produced in the?
Right choice. Liver is the best answer.
Question number 213. Know of type of teeth in humans.
Nicely done. 4 is a solid answer.
Question number 214. The word pseudopodia means? Good job. Your answer, false foot, works well here.
Question number 215. Find the example of scavenger.
Correct. None of the above is the right answer.
Question number 216. Dash are called biting teeth.
Correct response. Incisors is the most accurate answer.
Question number 217. The food becomes trapped in a. Good thinking. Food vacuole is the right answer. Question number 218. Scavengers are also called as.
Smart move. Carrion feeders is an accurate answer. Question number 219. The small intestine is about. Exactly. 7.5 meters makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 220. How does amoeba engulf food?
Excellent choice. Through pseudopoida is the right answer.
Question number 221. Which acid does stomach have?
Smart pick. Hydrochloric is the correct choice.
Question number 222. Bile juice is stored in dash.
Clear logic. Your choice gallbladder is sound and 100% true.
Question number 223. What the grass eaters called?
Right again. Ruminants is a valid answer. Question number 224. Semi-digested food is called.
On track. Chyme is the correct answer.
Question number 225. Salivary gland secrets dash.
Well reasoned. Bile juice is the correct choice.
Question number 226. Human dental formula is dash.
Bravo 21 through to 2023 is the answer. Question number 227. Carbohydrate are broken into.
Nice selection. Glucose is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 228. Compound stomach is found in.
You chose cow, and it is correct.
Question number 229. Where are the villi located?
Great thinking. In small intestine is the right choice.
Question number 230. Amoeba uses pseudopodia for.
You're right. Both is the correct answer.
Question number 231. Nutrient that give us energy?
Valid point. Carbohydrates is true.
Question number 232. Digestion begins in stomach.
Great job. False is the accurate answer.
Question number 233. Diarrhea is caused due to.
Well picked. All the above is the correct answer.
Question number 234. We have dash types of teeth.
You got it. Your choice 4 is right.
Question number 235. Amoeba ingest food through.
Excellent. Pseudopodia is a brilliant choice.
Question number 236. Where is the bile produced?
Strong choice. Liver is the right answer.
Question number 237. Saliva digests and converts.
Nice work. You chose starch to maltose and it is correct.
Question number 238. The saliva breaks down dash.
Solid response. Starch into sugars is a valid choice. Question number 239. Food pipe is also called as. Sharp thinking. Oesophagus is the right choice.
Question number 240. Which is the largest gland?
Well done. Liver is the right choice.
Question number 241. Hardest part in human body?
You chose tooth enamel, and it is correct. Question number 242. Cascada is the example of.
You got it. Your choice parasite is right.
Question number 243. The SI unit of temperature.
Smart move. Degree of Celsius is an accurate answer.
Question number 244. When does milk teeth fall?
Bravo, 6 to 8 years is the answer.
Question number 245. Roots absorb dash and dash.
Great thinking. Water and minerals is the right choice.
Question number 246. Animals are heterotrophic.
Nicely done. True is a solid answer.
Question number 247. Milk teeth fall off in dash.
Well done. Children is the right choice.
Question number 248. Which organ produces bile?
Nice work. You chose liver and it is correct.
Question number 249. Where does villi outgrow?
On track. Small intestine is the correct answer.
Question number 250. Temperature is measured by.
Solid response. Thermometer is a valid choice.
Question number 251. Human can digest cellulose.
Nice selection. False is the correct and valid answer. Question number 252. Digestion starts from dash.
Good job. Your answer mouth works well here.
Question number 253. Pancreas is surrounded by.
Valid point. Liver, small intestine is true.
Question number 254. Rhizobium is an example of. You're right. Symbiosis is the correct answer.
Question number 255. Amoeba is a dasher organism.
Exactly. Unicellular makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 256. Starfish is a dash animal.
Well picked. Marine is the correct answer.
Question number 257. Length of large intestine.
Right again. One is a valid answer.
Question number 258. Length small intestine is.
Correct response. 7.5 meters is the most accurate answer.
Question number 259. Organ that stores bile is?
Great job. Gallbladder is the accurate answer.
Question number 260. What is the work of villi?
Clear logic. Your choice increase area for absorption is sound and 100% true.
Question number 261. Which organ stores bile?
Good thinking. Gallbladder is the right answer.
Question number 262. A marble is an example of.
Perfect. Parasite is the correct choice.
Question number 263. The full form of Oz is.
Excellent choice. Oral rehydration solution is the right answer.
Question number 264. Who secretes bile juice?
Strong choice. Liver is the right answer.
Question number 265. Proteins are broken into.
Correct. Amino acids is the right answer.
Question number 266. Where are villi present?
Sharp thinking. Small intestine is the right choice.
Question number 267. Choose the odd one out.
Right choice. Stomach is the best answer.
Question number 268. Sea breeze blows during.
Excellent. None of these is a brilliant choice.
Question number 269. Digestion starts in the.
Smart pick. Mouth is the correct choice.
Question number 270. Liver is of dash color.
Well reasoned. Reddish brown is the correct choice.
Question number 271. Ruminants store food in.
You chose rumen, and it is correct.
Question number 272. Example for ruminants. Well picked. All of the above is the correct answer. Question number 273. An insectivores plants. Good job. Your answer, Venus flytrap, works well here. Question number 274. Cuscuta is called dash. Right again. Parasite is a valid answer. Question number 275. Cellulose is a type of.
Well reasoned. Carbohydrate is the correct choice.
Question number 276. Saliva breaks down the.
Bravo! Starch into sugar is the answer.
Question number 277. Dye is a busy organ. Correct. Tongue is the right answer. Question number 278. Pick the odd one out.
Excellent. Large intestine is a brilliant choice.
Question number 279. Mucus layer secrets.
Strong choice. Base is the right answer.
Question number 280. Stomach consists of.
Well done. Mucus, digestive juices. C is the right choice.
Question number 281. Bile is secreted by. Solid response. Liver is a valid choice. Question number 282. Liver secretes dash.
Nice selection. Bile juice is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 283. What is rumination? Perfect. Chewing of cud is the correct choice. Question number 284. Dash produces bile.
Excellent choice. Liver is the right answer.
Question number 285. Sugar is a type of.
Great thinking. Carbohydrate is the right choice.
Question number 286. The liver secretes. Nice work. You chose bile and it is correct. Question number 287. Amoeba is found in. Great job. Pond is the accurate answer. Question number 288. Small intestine is.
Nicely done. 7.5 meter long is a solid answer.
Question number 289. A tiger is a dash. Right choice. Carnivores is the best answer.
Question number 290. An amoeba is dash.
Correct response. Unicellular is the most accurate answer. Question number 291. Grass is rich in.
Valid point. Cellulose is true.
Question number 292. Bile produced in.
You're right. Liver is the correct answer.
Question number 293. Stomach shape is.
On track. Flattened J is the correct answer.
Question number 294. Humans are dash. You got it. Your choice omnivores is right. Question number 295. What are humans? Clear logic. Your choice omnivorous is sound and 100% true.
Question number 296. Starch is dash.
Exactly. Carbohydrate makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 297. What is amoeba? Smart pick. Single-celled organism is the correct choice. Question number 298. Amoeba uses. Sharp thinking. Holozoic mode of nutrition is the right choice. Question number 299. Fungi is a. Smart move. Saprotroph is an accurate answer.
Question number 300. Leech is a.
Good thinking. Ectoparasite is the right answer.
Question number 301. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Well picked. Contact Narayan Chengder on Facebook
is the correct answer.